Gentlemen, what I'm going to talk to you about today is a feeling that we all go through when we are heartbroken. So, you have nurtured a relationship for years. You've gone through lengths to make it work. You've done things that nobody else would have done. And now you're sitting here heartbroken because you don't know what went wrong. They are poof, gone. And the people you talk to, your friends, relatives, or your well wishers, whosoever they might be at this point of time, will give you one advice for you, that you got to move on. You keep asking around friends, what happened? Like, is there something wrong with you? Or is it something that you have done? And they all come back to you giving the same explanation over and over again, that she wasn't lucky enough to have you. She wasn't just good for you. Because if she couldn't understand the love that you had and things that you have done, she probably wasn't meant for you. And somebody better might be out there. The golden love stories in the making for you. So you've done your bit, right? You've done your bit. You saw them, you met them, you thought that she was something very special, and you just went for it. During these periods of stress and time, you need support. Those supports are your friends, family, your well wishers, and what they'll tell you is that you had done nothing wrong. However, I have a different outlook towards it all. See, the thing is, after such an incident, after a heartbreak, your friends tell you to move on, to do something, to have some short-term goals for you, to have some distractions, go sleep around with people, maybe go into a bar, find some new girl, maybe just go and work on your body, or anything that it is that you really have passion for. Go find something new so that it can distract you for a little time, and that distraction slowly and gradually would turn into a long-term goal, and then you would be able to cling on to something new, and which isn't a bad advice, considering the fact that there's something that you would look forward to while moving on, while you seek for these validations that you had done nothing wrong, and while you stand your ground. You were perfect, you had done everything right, but they're gone because it didn't connect. When it's all said and done, after a period of certain weeks, months, or whatever time that is that you take to get into a sober state of mind, you probably sit back, relax, and think about what went wrong. You accept what they had to offer, the reasoning that they have to offer. You just accept it, yes, because your mind, your subconscious mind, is not ready to accept the fact that you gave in your best to something and it didn't work out, because that would mean that you are incompetent. Yeah, you heard me right. I'm not saying that you are, but mind plays tricks on us. So if you know something that you have given your heart and soul into, your time into, and people start telling you, yeah, you did everything you can, but it wasn't meant to be, and probably you didn't give your best, somewhere in the back of your mind and your heart you keep thinking, what more can I do? Probably I'm not good enough. And that is where people try to inspire you. No, you're good enough. But that's not always the case. You just have to accept the fact that you, my friend, are the problem. Now, we are conditioned in a way to keep our points forward, to keep what we think is right over top of everything. So you really have to dig in deep into yourself and ask yourself, am I the problem? Because that is when you improve. That is where your heart accepts the reality. Yes, you screwed up something which was very nice. Maybe it is your anger issues. Maybe it is your frustration, maybe it is your possessiveness, maybe anything. It could be the small details which doesn't often click, but they build up for a volcanic eruption. When you come to realize of that and you accept the fact that yes, you screwed up in a way, and yes, you have shortcomings, and though you thought that you gave in your best, but it still wasn't good enough, you make progress towards yourself. You make improvements. If people keep telling you made no mistake, you won't be able to grow, you won't be able to learn, and all your relationships that are to come in future will go through the same phase over and over again. The clarity of thought is crucial. The clarity of knowing, the knowledge of where you messed up is of prime importance. Do some distractionary work, join a gym, maybe join a hobby class, dance, sing, or whatever it is that makes you happy. Do it for a while so that you keep distracted and your mind doesn't just snap back to the same old person again. So there are a lot of people in this world, me included, who have lost something very precious because they didn't know any better. So when you're trying to improve, you must analyze what went wrong from your side, because you know just don't go about asking anybody what went wrong, and don't seek validation for what the kind of guy you are and what you put into a relationship. The best way to explore the answers to this question is to zoom inward, go in within yourself. That is where the answers lie. See, a relationship is nurtured. Two people should be willing to put in work, sacrifices, and understanding. So it is not a matter of convenience that you go into a relationship. It is a journey where you need support. And while you give support to other, there will be some difficult times. Because convenience and relationship are two very different objects, two very different things. Nobody on the outside will be telling you this. The answers lie within you. There are the kind of people who have put in great amount of effort into a relationship. They have loved deeply. And this is the thing with deep love, that the deeper it is, the shorter it becomes. Now this is a hard concept to explain, because the deeper you love somebody, the longevity of that relationship decreases. You have to keep making efforts, and when that efforts that you're making turn painful for you, that is when you realize that this is not going to work out, or probably the other person realizes this is not going to work out, because they are used to your pampering, they are used to your love, and they see the love diminishing, decreasing day by day. So I'm not saying that don't love deep. I'm just saying know yourself, because once you know yourself will be the time when you can actually do something about it. You will actually come to know about what shortcomings are within you that you can improve to make this relationship perfect. Now I know probably this time is the hardest for you to listen. This is not the right time for you for this self-introspection, this rumination. But take some time, give yourself a break, embrace yourself, accept your shortcomings, and work upon them. This is the only way you're ever going to have a true long-lasting relationship. And you never know, while working on these shortcomings, you might just find a way.